I'm Christina.
And I'm Danny.
And
we're
Happy-LEE
Happy-LEE Ever After.
Come with us to Shipp's Dockside Grill in Orange Beach, Alabama.
Well, oh wow. We finally found it. You were looking for the wow factor.
I
And
was.
for years, we would come down here to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores area, and you always wanted to eat at Fin and Fork.
Yes.
And it was good, but I didn't realize how good it was.
Till it was gone.
Till it was gone.
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
Is that copyright?
That probably. Don't stop.
Hey, yeah. And so you're at a conference, and I'm just chilling while we're down here. And so yesterday you text me, and I could feel the excitement in your text.
So let me tell you a little bit about Fin and Fork. Fin and Fork used to be Shipp's. Something happened. Don't know if it's fire, hurricane, something. They moved from Gulf Shores to Orange Beach. There was something saying there could never be a Shipp's in Orange Beach, so they changed their name to Fin and Fork. Then fast forward to COVID happens, and something happened with their rent, with the landlord, with the building, not sure. So they moved to Pensacola.
Well, it could be the fact that the government shut everything down.
I think Florida was a little less restrictive on
taking their
reopening,
vaccines.
possibly. Something like that. So anyway, they moved to Pensacola. So we kept thinking, that's too far to drive. That's too far to drive. Really, it's not.
You were willing this time.
So I thought, well, okay, this time I'm going to go to Pensacola. So I look it up and it says permanently closed, and I'm like, ah. And so I had told one of my coworkers / good friends at our meeting, I was like, telling her how disappointed I was, and she's the one that told me about Fin and Fork to begin with. And so I told her that I was so disappointed because I had never had a wow factor since there, and or at least down here, and she was like, well, it's back, but it ships again, and it's at the marina. And so I text Daniel, and I'm like, telling him the whole thing. I'm like, that's where we're going tonight. And so we did the menu. I looked up the menu online. The minute I saw one of the items, I knew it was the same one. And they have an item. It's what I ordered. It's called Grouper Pontchartrain. Oh my word, so good. I will order something different next time we go, just because I want to try something else, because I've got that offer.
Which may be tonight or tomorrow.
Which could be tonight. Yeah. It's that good that you eat there and then you want to go back the next night. The atmosphere was great. He always either gets a shrimp po' boy or a shrimp platter, and he ended up getting gumbo and getting a seafood platter, which is unlike him.
Because it seems like before they went,
let's just say he's cheap.
It seems like, I mean, this was $28. That's not cheap, but it seems like before they would not let you substitute. And I asked our waitress, who we'll talk about here a little bit later.
And I don't know if they don't, but lots of places it says no substitute.
And so I mean, oysters are nasty if they're raw. It's like a loogie. I'm not being gross, but
the only time I've ever had any I liked was when they pile all that stuff on them, and really that's all you taste. The grilled, like the Rockefeller and stuff.
And then if they're fried, to me the texture is like a chicken liver, which is disgusting. So I didn't want any oysters.
Or a mountain oyster.
I never had that.
Me either.
But they let me substitute some extra fried. It had fried grouper, and it had fried shrimp, and it had one of those stuffed crabs, same little thing there. And man, it was tremendous. The French fries, the hush puppies. She made me a salad with just lettuce and tomato in the midst of all that. Our waitress was, I mean, just amazing.
She was top notch. She was very personable. She was very attentive. So my brother-in-law had asked about, do you have any yellow drink? I don't know why, that's his thing. And she went all the way down. There's 2 levels. Let me tell you that real quick. There's an upper level, lower level. They have different menus. Lower levels like handhelds and sushis. Upper levels like sit-down dining. So the sushi right now is only on the lower level because it has been so popular. They can't do it on both. But anyway, she ran down and got him a Meliella from the lower level just because he wanted that, and they didn't have it upstairs. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So I mean, amazing. Just check this video out, and I'm telling you, in my opinion, which we'll say this again at the end, I'm sure, but of all the many places I've eaten and all the places we've eaten on this trip, you'll see a lot of our reviews on. I guess you'll see all of them except for where I ate for lunch. It's the best. It's the best meal all around.
And not just because I liked it before. It's just because it's so good. The food is so good. It's one of those places where you're eating for quality and not quantity, but you're getting both.
Yeah, I got some quantity too. Anyway, here's Shipp's.
So here we're walking in. We finally found the Holy Grail.
I was told that when I'm wearing these meta glasses, the way I walk around filming, I look like Stevie Wonder. So I've started bobbing my head once in a while.
So if you see the camera moving around, you'll know what's going on.
So that's one of my favorites.
So this is the outside. Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Yeah.
This is outside of Shipp's. You see the upper level and the lower level. Lower level, as I said, is like counter service. Upper level is sit down dining. They only do dinner. They open at 4 on the upper level. The lower level, I think, opens at 10 or 11, and they do all day. So
look how pretty that is, and right there on the water. The only problem, now you see the sign there. I was very confused because you got a check-in sign place there. I don't know if that's check-in for upstairs, downstairs. And we asked one of the ladies working in there.
You say I'd already walked ahead, found where you go up on the elevator.
I'm trying to find out. There's stairs and elevator. So there's some of the decor when you walk in.
Here's the upstairs. They sell those art prints, not the turtle, but you'll see some on the wall that like kind of have some 3D accents.
Look how pretty. The whites and the blues, just very southern, very nice.
That's what I'm talking about. See the mermaid. They sell some of those downstairs. Pretty cool. They
nice
are
bathrooms too. You took a selfie in the bathroom.
Yes, I did take a selfie.
You'll see it here in just a little bit.
One of the things about this place that was neat is they do reservations. I love reservations. Even if you're not crowded, even if it's off season, I want a reservation. I want to be able to kind of just go in and be done with it. We had booked for a party of 8. 4 of them canceled on us, so it ended up being 4. Wasn't a big deal. They accommodated us. Here's the menu. It's not a huge menu, but there is a huge variety of things. And
like crab cakes and platters. There's the platters. There's the
steak, pork chop, duck,
oat filet. I mean, we've got some choices. Just not if you're looking for. I'm going to get some chicken fingers and a slice of pizza. This probably at your place.
Go downstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs had pizza, tacos, burritos, that kind of stuff.
Now over there, over my shoulder, over my left shoulder, that's you filming there. There's some more of the menu. Black and duck. I mean, come on.
There's Laura. She was great.
And
I want the fried seafood platter.
There he's ordering. He's making his substitutions, and they were willing to work with that, which is huge for a tiki eater.
Either one. Yeah, I'll let you choose on that.
You can see they have like the wood on the ceilings, on the floors. The colors are awesome.
All right, now you asked what side. Over there, that's what I was talking about, over my shoulder. Like if you can get that seat for a party, I mean that is like elegant.
Very.
And
they had a couple. There's an area back there.
That guy was great.
Yes, he
was hilarious.
Why not get gumbo?
And efficient. And every time he came, he brought happiness. He'll bring that gumbo. Now they fool you. Right. It looks like a huge bowl. I just got a cup, and I'm thinking, my gosh, and you see your eyes there, like.
I think we need to have like a contest, like count how many times I side eye and.
Yeah, you side eye.
Hey, that's
and that
nice.
Was. I'm gonna tell you. That had a thick roux.
I mean, when they brought it, I could smell it. I mean, I was like, that is going to be some rich
It was
jumbo.
probably, and I've eaten gumbo in New Orleans, in Biloxi, in Mobile, in North Alabama, South Alabama, the coast. That was probably the best gumbo. That's right.
He is a connoisseur of gumbo, and he was like, this may be the best I've ever had.
It really was.
And he didn't really offer to share much, and that's a sign that
I didn't want him back because it's a cup.
So there's our salads, and the salads come with every entree. And so one thing to note is they have got a dressing they make in-house, and it is a tomato vinaigrette. And I did not try it, but I wish I would have. I got ranch, which is my standard go-to, which was great. But David got the tomato vinaigrette, and I was jealous because he was like, he's a hard one to please, and he was like, that is great. But you see, it didn't stop me. My ranch didn't stop me from finishing my salad. So.
Yeah. Now there's, look at that. Look at that. You want to go back there tonight?
Yeah.
Look how pretty and colorful. So it's got the almond green beans. It's over Gouda mashed potatoes. It is grouper, and it has shrimp and lump crab meat and some shallot and mushrooms over it.
The fries. Look at the fries. I thought they were potato chips.
I mean, they're so thin, and they're like,
They're thin sliced pieces of potato, and they kind of curl up, but they're soft.
it's so
Oh,
flaky,
man.
and it's so cool. Oh, and it's got a lemon butter sauce. Like I was like, I don't want to drop a drop.
There's your wow moment right there.
That was my wow moment. And like, to be honest, I could have salted it, but I was afraid I was gonna mess it up. So
now here's me. I don't know what
he's
I
living
mean.
the salt life, and he has. I think that was the grouper bite that you tried first. Everything is so like lightly breaded and so crispy and not greasy at all. And that's one of the things with fried food, especially down here because they're frying it up so quick because everybody's so busy. It was not greasy at all. You could tell.
Now you had to wait. It wasn't like instant food either. We were in there for probably an hour and a half last night, all from beginning to end.
But it was definitely an experience. And like you're, you know,
there's my crab.
Deviled crab.
Yeah. I don't want no devil up in here. Come on. But man, it was so good, so good. And
Which you did
what
say
I left.
you were going to make earrings for me, which means you have to go get another crab.
Check this out. They have portals, look like portals on the wall across from the bathroom.
Or portholes.
Yeah. And you can look in there and
that's in
see,
the bathroom. I thought that was funny.
And here's your let's finish with a selfie that you took in the bathroom.
Yeah, well I was trying to show the mirror.
I love the little portals. That was so cool looking in
Very
the kitchen.
cool. The decor is awesome. It's in a great location. It's in a marina. It's just fun. It's a fun place. It's a high-end place that's very reasonable. The prices were good. The portions are big. The wait staff is great. It's just
everything.
Probably our favorite as of right
Laura
now.
was great. If you can get her as a waitress, I mean, she will do everything it takes to get you happiness. I mean, as far as a meal is concerned. So anyway, shout out to Shipp's. What is Dockside?
Shipp's Dockside Grill.
And check them out in Orange Beach. And hey, don't forget, like us, subscribe, all that good stuff, all our social media. We need some more subscriptions on YouTube, so y'all just click a button. It only takes like
Tell
1
a friend
second.
how cute and funny we are.
Well, you're cute.
Aw.
I'm not funny either, so what am I? I'm just dead weight here. Anyway.
You're my right-hand man.
Thanks. So anyway, make sure, if you don't mind, do that. Help us out. And give us some comments. If it's positive, we'd love to hear from you. Give us suggestions or tell us about your experiences at some of these restaurants around here. Anyway, we found our Happily Ever After.
Now you go find yours.